Troy Tulowitzki leads things off, and here we go from downtown Denver. Pitch number 1 is fouled, and we're underway. Didn't even flinch. Here comes the 1-2. Polanco. Throw to Santana for the out. In the box now, here's Adley Rutschman. Crosses the zone. Back to the mound, it hit him. Guerrero, the toss to first. He's in there. Here's Juan Soto at the plate now. Fouled away. Stays with it, but foul. Bola. A swing by Soto, and he crushes it. Good hang time. Makes the grab by the wall. La Máquina steps in the box. Not only a member of the 600 home run club, Pujols is part of the 3,000 hit club. Not many guys are featured in both. Swung on and belted. Going back. Gone. Home run. Not wasting any time settling into the at-bat. Instead, takes a healthy cut on the first pitch and sends it out. Nick Kurtz digs in at the plate after the 2-run homer. Doesn't connect. He was late. Falls behind 0-2 after seeing consecutive fastballs. That's down. Fastball. Strike 3. Inning over. Don't go anywhere. Jorge Polanco leads us off and playing from behind from the start.
Number 11, Jorge Polanco.
Swings and lifts one to center. Tulowitzki waiting for it. ABC easy as 1, 2, 3. Carlos Santana with his first trip to the plate today. Swings, ground ball, hit hard up the middle. Witt over to first. 2 gone. Jorge Posada is the batter now. Gets the bat to it, but foul. Steps out of the box. Here comes a pitch. Fastball off the plate. Big dog. Fouls it with 2 strikes. Fastball. Strike 3. Inning over. We'll be right back. Welcome back. It's a 2-run game. The leadoff man is Bobby Witt Jr., and it's pretty obvious they want to keep him off base. He steps off. Keeps it inside the chalk, fair ball. He turns for second. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Batting seventh.
Corey Seager steps up with a chance to score the runner from second. That's ripped to right, down the line, and that's a foul ball. Seager ready. Didn't even think about swinging. Runs the count to 1-2. Rolls it over, should be easy. And one gone. Brian Rocchio in the box with a runner at third.
Brian Rocchio.
In the air, headed to right. To the warning track. It's caught on the track, and the runner will tag. In comes the run from third. It's 2-0. Tatis at the plate, and he chases after that one. That's ripped into the outfield. That's a hit. So now back to the top of the order. Troy Tulowitzki at the dish with a runner on first. He's 0 for 1 so far today. Base hit. Who needs luck when you got stick skills like this? Adley Rutschman strolls to the dish. Delivers a sinker. That pitch has been his usual opener. That's in the dirt. Runners stay put. Trusted your read. Israel, runners at first and second. Cutter misses. The villain got lucky this time. Welcome back to the Mile High City, Denver, Colorado. Juan Soto gets us going in this frame. First pitch misses for a ball. Goes back to the sinker. Swung on and connects. That's a knock as they get a runner on base.
Batting fifth. Third base.
Guerrero at the plate following the leadoff knock from Soto.
Guerrero,
Misses with the first pitch. Goodness. Misses the target. Misses for a ball. Lifts the fastball. Rocchio under this one. Brings it in. Corey Seager comes up for his first AB of the game. Triple-digit fastball, but it's off the plate. I see, just playing with your food now. Off the catcher, and now it rolls away. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. Soto, a runner at first with one out. This one smashed down the right field line, and it's foul. The pitch. Got him. Second strikeout of the game. Next to hit, Cole Carey. Lined into the gap. Should score the run. Soto going for third. Headed for the plate. Relay. Throw home. He scores easily. And now it's a two-run game. George Springer comes to the plate following the RBI double. The heater misses for a ball. Pete Crow Armstrong, the batter they'll send to the plate, is a pinch hitter. PCA waits. Foul ball. Swung on, hit hard to left. Soto calling for it. Squeezes it. That's the third out. Juan Soto ready to go. Came up empty first time up. 0 for 1. That's a hit. That'll play. That'll play. Nice swing. Albert Pujols parades to the plate thanks to his P5 status. Fouled away. Now, who's supposed to hit that? Tried to check, but could not. That's a strikeout. Nick Kurtz strolls to the dish to square off against a member of the Tops Now series. Struck out last time. It was the fastball that got him. Cyclones with a runner at first. Swing and a miss. He was late. Luis Arraez off the bench as a pinch hitter and a runner at first with one down. Not a strike. The pitch. Swung on and lifted to center. Carey parked under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And 2 away. Bobby Witt Jr. shuffles to the plate. Line drive, slice the other way. That's a base hit. You're definitely the right person for this card. The two-time World Series MVP, Corey Seager at the dish. And a base hit laced into right. And they throw on the brakes at third with no intention of testing the strong arm in right. Member of the Spotlight Series steps in the box, Brian Rocchio. Rejected that offer. Late with the swing there. The pitch gets away, and the runner from third is coming home. Posada throws to first. That completes the strikeout inning over. That wraps up the top of the third. And a pair of runs. Ian Happ ready to start this inning. The radar gun is stressed out. And the 0-1. Foul ball. Another chance. Swings and lifts one to left. Happ flies out. Here's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco, looking back at his first at bat. That's right, he flew out to center field. In the air, headed to left. Soto right there for it. Brings it in, and that's out number 2.
Now
First pitch swinging, and this one has more than a chance. Hit hard, going, on its way and gone. Home run. Stepped in the box, ready to swing it, and guessed right with that pitch. Great execution. Jorge Posada comes to the plate now as the tying run following the homer. The sinker led to a strikeout last time up. Goes foul. Swing and a ball popped up. This one a mile high. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So we head to the fourth. More to come in the world of DD after this. Back here in a one-run game, Fernando Tatis Jr. leads things off up by a run. Late and fouls it off. Kicks and delivers. That's a ball. Went with the slider. Not going quietly. Gets him to chase. Posada throws to first. That completes the strikeout for out number one. In the box, Troy Tulowitzki.
Center fielder, Troy Tulowitzki.
Catches a piece. It's 0-2. Popped up to center. Polanco drifts under it. I love it when a plan comes together. Adley Rutschman shuffles into the box.
Catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Back at the wall. Makes the catch. Out number 3, the Avengers. Welcome back to Coors Field. Cam Schlittler takes the mound here in the fourth. Attacks the first pitch of the at-bat and gives it a ride. That was well struck. Look at it go. On its way out of here. That was an aggressive approach, and that's the result when everything goes to plan. Guerrero up now following that home run from Juan Soto. What a stop. And very nicely done for the out. Now it's the shortstop, Corey Seager, struck out. Against the sinker last time up. The Cyclones go to their bullpen, and taking the mound, Jacob Latz. He's into the game with the bases empty. Seager in the box now, no balls and a strike. Fastball doesn't catch the zone. Late on it, foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out on a heater. Digging in is the switch-hitting outfielder, Cole Carrig. Hard ground ball to first. He'll do it himself, and that's the inning. 4 innings in the books. Stick around. Welcome back. We have a good one for you. This game is all tied up. Juan Soto hits leadoff this inning. Lays out, but can't make the grab. And the flip to the pitcher is in time. So they get the first out of the inning. Pujols at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Stays with the slider, but foul. Strike 3. A strikeout on just 3 pitches. That was nice and tidy. Now the first baseman, Luis Arraez. 1 at bat so far, he flew out. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Welcome back. Nothing separating these teams at the moment. Pete Crow Armstrong, the first to hit this inning. On the ground to Bobby Witt Jr. Fires to first on the run. Out on a bang-bang play. That was close. Fly ball, right field. Drifting back is Tatis. Hauls it in. Now 2 away. Now a chance for Jorge Polanco. Hit on the ground to second. Rocchio handles it. Gets him easily. And it ends the inning. The Cyclones don't cough up any runs that inning. We're glad you're with us here at Coors Field. Bobby Witt Jr. has the pleasure of going against Felix Bautista now. And by pleasure, it's the total opposite. Crow Armstrong racing over to make the catch. Corey Seager ready to go, and we're looking at a parallel 5 card in the box here. First pitch is off the plate. Hit on the ground to Seager. It finds its way through for a hit. Red Diamonds are sparkly.
Now batting for Israel. Second base.
Next to the plate in this 9-inning game, Brian Rocchio puts it away for the out. Fernando Tatis Jr. fouls away the first offering. Miss. Two-1 is the count. Down low, it kicks away. Runner holds, and it's a full count. Israel, 1 on with 2 outs. Great walk. You stuck to your approach the whole way through. Here's Tulo. First-round pick in 2005 when the Rockies drafted him number 7 overall. Caught late, it's foul. A pitch for the Gophers. Strikes him out with 1-0-1. All square at 3 as we start another frame. Carlos Santana bats first as we start the bottom of the 6th. Rolls it over. Gets it to first. And now 1 away. A member of the awards series steps in the box. Jorge Posada. Spoils it. Looks like me swinging. Goes back to the 4-seamer. You took charge and finished it with a strikeout. Well done. Juan Soto at the dish. Up in the kitchen with Queso for a strike. Popped up left field. And that drops foul. That's a ball. Went with the changeup. That completes the strikeout, and that does it for the inning. We head back here in a tie game. Adley Rutschman steps in the box to start the 7th. A bottom feeder, sort of like a catfish. Fouled away. Rolls it over, should be routine. Polanco tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Juan Soto is now at the plate. Rolled over, should be easy work. And 2 gone. Pujols in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Not your pitch. That's ripped to right down the line. And it's a foul ball. Here comes a 1-2. Not it. Hit on the ground, and it goes up the middle for a base knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base. Luis Arraez in the box with a runner on first. Swung on and lifted to left. Brings it in. That ends the frame. They strand. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. leads us off. Cruising in the slow lane. Goes back to the changeup. He tosses another changeup. He obviously has a good feel for it. Not done yet. Skips up some dust. Still work to do. Flips it underhand. The misplay made things a bit messy, but they clean it up for the out. Corey Seager up next to the dish. Diving, can't get it. Base hit. Cole Carey at the dish with a runner on first. Drills one deep. Gonna need a ladder. It's out of here. They flip the script in the late stages and take the lead with a home run. Pete Crow. Armstrong steps to the box following the go-ahead homer. Puts it on the ground to second. Rocchio over to pick it up. 2 away. Ian Happ ready to hit. It's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Squeezes it, 3rd out, and that ends the frame. They scored. Back here in Denver, Bobby Witt Jr. leads things off and down by 2. Now a screamer into the outfield. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. That's out number 1. Now this is a rocket to left. Makes the grab, 2 down. Brian Rocchio comes up to bat in the 8th. 0-1 to start. In the air to right. Back at the track. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Carlos Santana leads off playing from ahead. The wind, the kick, the pitch. This one smashed down the right field line. And that will drop foul. Strike 3. A strong finish to the at-bat. Jorge Posada is next to the plate. Gets a piece. Count runs to 1-1. Swing and a ground ball to first. Takes it himself and records the 2nd out of the inning. So now the DH spot, Juan Soto. Misses with the changeup. That fastball wasn't fooling Soto. Sends it out for a base hit. And just like that, they have a runner on. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now at the plate. Put that one in the toaster. Two strikes and no balls. Slows it down with a change, but misses the plate. That's a ball. At bat started 0-2. But now the count is full. Slider, strike three. Back in the ballpark. Looking to the final swings. Down by 2. Now's the time to leave it all on the field. Swung on and hit hard. It's a base knock, and the leadoff man is on here in the ninth. Tulowitzki at the plate following the leadoff knock from Tatis. This card has one of the best clutch ratings in the game, and clutch is everything. It's a 2-run contest in this one. On the ground, and it squirts through the infield. That was a swing of luxury from the Red Diamond. Adley Rutschman up now with runners at first and second. That's a foul ball. The count is 0-2. I didn't much like it either. Swung on and a drive by Adley. Still up there. It's caught on the warning track, and the runner will tag from second and moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. One away. Stepping in. Juan Soto. Swing and an absolute smash. Wave goodbye to that one. They take the lead on the homer. That's a Red Diamond moment. Other people don't understand, but you know what's up. Albert Pujols steps to the box following the go-ahead homer. Max Muncy has a bat and ready to swing it as a pinch hitter. Gloves it on the line. What a play that was. Luis Arraez at the dish and still looking for a hit. No strikeouts though, so gotta figure the BABIP gods will shine down soon. Israel have plated 3 so far this inning. Blast it deep. What a sound. A perfect swing, and it's out of here. Guessed right on that pitch. They get some insurance here in the ninth. Bobby Witt Jr. comes to the plate now following the solo home run. 0-1 the count. Swung on and connects. That's a base knock, and it sets up Corey Seager to potentially change this game.
Now batting for Israel. The deficit. Corey Seager.
So they give the ball to a lefty out of the pen, Gregory Soto. Fumbles it. Still manages a throw. Safe. The misplay cost them the out.
Now batting for Israel.
Brian Rocchio up now with 2 runners on base. Throws one in the dirt. No movement on the bases. Lefty sets, kicks, fires. Rocchio hits it foul. Scared of ya. Misses the zone for a ball. Makes it 3 balls and 2 strikes. Stays alive. Ground ball up the middle for a base hit. And this could score a run. Witt scores. And they lead by 3. Fernando Tatis Jr. next to hit after the RBI single. Ground ball back to the mound. Play made, and that ends the inning. We're back. It's last call at the ballpark, and I have good news. You're playing from ahead. And don't forget, heroes get remembered, but legends never die. And the pitch. Line drive. Can't secure it. Around first, hustling for 2. It's a leadoff double, and this offense gets exactly what it wanted to start the final frame. Cole Carey ready to swing it with a runner on second. Someone get him a compass. A pair of sinkers to start the at-bat, and it's 0-2. Out of the zone for a ball. Line drive, slice the other way. That's a base hit. Seager rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores. It's 8-6. Crow Armstrong, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And the runner takes off from first. Save. They steal a base in a huge spot. That is big. One, 2, the pitch. Strike 3, a huge pitch, and now just 2 outs to go. Ian Happ comes to the plate here in the 9th. Went with the change, but misses. Dinero. Changeup misses the zone. Off the plate, that's a ball. Goes with the sinker. He's seen it 3 times now. Now a rip into left center. No one can get there. It falls in. Carey around third, and he's in for a run. It's now 8-7. In safely at second. The second time they've produced a double so far this inning. Jorge Polanco ready to go with the tying run in scoring position. Tough day at the plate, but hey, blame the card, not your swing. Starts with a pair of sliders. Lined, but finds the glove. Great play. 1 out to go at Coors Field. Santana at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Misses the zone with a changeup. That's smacked on the line to center. And that's a base hit. Tying run around third, headed home, and he scores easily. Tied up at 8-all. Jorge Posada at the dish after the game-tying single. A rough day at the plate, but it's the Cards' fault, I promise. A rocket blasted deep. It's down and a chance to stretch this one. And they hold the winning run at third with 2 away. This one is getting very interesting. Juan Soto comes to the plate with a chance to win it against Mason Miller. Grant Taylor comes in the game out of the bullpen. It's up to him to keep this game tied. Soto at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Out of the zone with the cutter. That'll play. One pitch away from extras. Called a ball. Not sure it was. Cutter in the air. Crow Armstrong gets there. He's under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. The winning run was 90 feet away. We're all tied up. Eight as we start a new frame. Troy Tulowitzki leads off the inning, looking to drive home Tatis. Here comes the 1-0. The pitch gets away from Posada. And the runner stays put. The lefty kicks and delivers. Allergic to the zone? Here's the pitch. Big miss, and he walked him on 4 straight pitches. Adley Rutschman up now with runners at first and second. Just looking for a strike. Misses with the slider. Happ racing towards the line. Hauls it in for the out. But he won't try for third, staying put with 1 out. Pete Crow Armstrong steps to the plate for the first time in this one. And fouls that off. That makes it 0-2. That's in the dirt. No action. Runners stay put. Cyclones with 2 runners on. On the ground to second. Might be 2. They get 1 and 2 in time to first for the... Elly De La Cruz comes in as the pinch runner. He's the potential winning run. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. hits leadoff this frame. An opportunity to bring Elly home here. Up in the zone for a strike. That pitch was Gouda. Pumps a fastball but misses the plate. 2-1 is the count now. Curveball off the plate. Just daring someone to hit the heater. Up and in, ball 4. That was an important at-bat, and they draw the walk. Corey Seager up now with 2 runners on base. Someone left the oven on. Line drive, and that's a base hit into left. De La Cruz ignores the coach, headed for the plate. Throws on the brakes, and he's safe, getting back to third. Cole Carey at the plate with the bases juiced. Wow. Good thing there's no birds here. Unloads a fastball over the plate. Staying alive. That's strike 3. They could turn a double play and get out of this jam. Still tied. Now it's the right fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Fly ball to left. Running out of room. It's caught on the track, and here comes the winning run. And he won't go for third. Stays put at second with 2 away. Game over. I'm not even going to read the...
Yeah, going crazy on a daily. I don't see a reason why I should stop now. Thought I was at the bottom. How you think I feel on top now? How you think I feel? Magnificent. Universe wrote my song, I'm just ad-libbing it. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Nah, I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Yeah. Big poppin', I realize I'm the gift, so this year I ain't going Christmas shopping. I've been hearing chit-ching off and the smooth slick Rick talking. He burnt out, 50 million for the catalog I turned down. I'm making money every second, you should learn how. These puppies barking out a wolf, but I turn round, swinging like the first round. Even in the 12, got myself rich, took the fan with me. Always the reality would turn into my fantasy. Want a chance with me, so she holler in the man city. Baby, no humanity, now you can't get. I am the fire.
Troy Tulowitzki steps up, and we're ready for liftoff.
Center fielder, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
Fouls off the first pitch of the game, and so it begins. The 0-2. First batter of the game goes down with a strike. Yeah. Rutschman in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Thinking outside the box. Rutschman fouls it away. Early bird special. No bite. In the air, headed to right. Carrick with an easy look. Brings it in. And that's out number 2. This card should come with a warning label. I mean, it is a red diamond after all. Soto, the next to bat, checked his swing. That's ball 1. Juan Soto lifts it high, lifts it deep. It's gone. Out of here. Soto blasted out, and he will shuffle around the bases with a mammoth home run. Pujols strides to the plate with a lead thanks to Juan Soto. Swings, puts it on the ground to short. Seager fires over to first. Inning over. Ketel Marte in the box, ready to get things going here in the bottom of the first. Puts it on the ground to short. Witt handles, and one away. Corey Seager. Strolls to the Derek Jeter, pinch hitting spot. We'll see if he can deliver for his team with this opportunity. Fouled away. Two strikes and no balls. Battles back. Rolls it over to second. 2 gone now. Cole Carrick, freshly dealt to the plate. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. That ends the frame. So we head to the second. Don't go anywhere. We go live to the stand. Welcome back to the Mile High City, Denver, Colorado. Nick Kurtz, ready to roll. No. Swing and a miss. He was late. Misses with the changeup. snags it. Baseball can be cruel, can it? Here's Bobby Witt Jr. Fouls it off. Foul ball. Three pitches, 3 strikes, and a strikeout. Easy work. Here's the cornerstone of the Texas Rangers as Corey Seager steps in. A tad early. Just a tad. Seager waits. On the ground to first. And it goes just foul. 0-2. The pitch. 2-strike foul. And that's a base hit. Battled through the count and found a way on base. Nicely done. Brian Rocchio at the dish with a runner on first. That's ripped to right down the line. And that's a foul ball. Cyclones. Runner at first with 2 away. What was that? Calls it a ball, but I'm not so sure. Base hit. And that extends the inning.
Batting ninth, right fielder.
Fernando Tatis Jr. digs in for the first time, looking for a good read on the starter. Swings, and Tatis tattoos one. Still in the air. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Top half of the second is complete. The cleanup spot leads things off next. Back here in a 1-run game, Victor Martinez leads us off. Sprawls out, but the ball pops loose. And the flip to the pitcher is in time. So they get the first out on a very tough play. Jake McCarthy at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Hard ground ball to second. Now 2 away. Chipper Jones peacocks to the plate as a parallel 5 car. In the air, out to center. Tulowitzki on the move. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. 6 up and 6 down. Troy Tulowitzki leads off the inning. Struck out on a fastball last time at the plate. And a foul ball. Goes with the fastball. Been his favorite pitch so far. Staying alive. Run it back. Swings, it's a ground ball up the middle. Leadoff hitter retired in the 3rd. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Goes with the fastball, but misses. Here's the 1-1. Late with the swing there. Not going quietly. Hits it on the ground to short. To first. Rutschman retired. Juan Soto now at the plate. Was able to jog the bases after homering last time up. This one smashed down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2. Strike three. 3 up. William Contreras ready to start this inning.
William Contreras.
Ground ball to short. Witt. Throw to first. In time. Randy Arozarena looking to get off to a good start in this one. Line drive. Stretches out and hauls it in. The first Red Sox player to have his number retired is at the plate. Boston retired the number 9 for Ted Williams on the same day they retired Joe Cronin's number 4. Hit hard, up the middle. That's a hit. And they collect their first hit here in the third. Ketel Marte ready to hit. 0 for 1 looking for a hit here. Foul ball. Empty swing at the cutter. Ground ball to first. Takes it himself to the bag, and that's out number 3. 3 innings complete. And it's still a... Back here in Denver, Albert Pujols leads off the top of the 4th. And that goes foul. Never a doubt. In the air to right. Carrick taking hard. Makes the grab, 1 down. Now at the plate, Nick Kurtz. 0 for 1 on the day. Fastball in the air. Arozarena camps under it. The truth is out there. Here's the dynamic Bobby Witt Jr. No thank you. Puts it on the ground up the middle. Slides. He's got it. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Corey Seager in the box with a runner on first. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Witt may take off in this spot. Great jump. There goes the runner. That is leveled and long gone. Wow. What a home run. Check out the exit velocity. And he knew that was a round tripper right away. Rocchio gets a turn at the plate following that blast from Corey Seager. Fouls it. Contreras parked under it. Makes the catch. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. That does it for the top half of the... Back here in a 3-run game. Derek Jeter, the leadoff hitter, and playing down by 3. Grounded out to second his first time up. Gets the bat to it, but foul. Changeup in the air. Reaching try, but can't bring it in. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Cole Carrick at the dish with a runner on first. Fouls it. Playing frisbee out there. Goes back to the curve. Delivers a fastball, but it misses the plate. Strike 3, and that's strikeout number 1. Next is the cleanup hitter, Victor Martinez. Grounded out his first time up, hoping to do a little more damage this time around. The pitch. Probably shouldn't say this, but that swing made me chuckle. George Springer off the bench as a pinch hitter and a runner at first with 2 away. That's the fastball, his preferred pitch to open an at-bat. On the ground to Bobby Witt Jr. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. Fernando Tatis Jr. gets us going this inning. Misses. Hit hard to third. And 1 gone. Troy Tulowitzki prepares to swing as a parallel 5 card. Now, I know you put a lot of work into this card, so let's see it pay off. Among the best in power, this card excels against lefties. The 0-1. Fastball good for a strike. Fouls it with 2 strikes. Buying 1 more pitch. On the ground up the middle. Marte fields it clean and 2 away. The switch hitting backstop, Adley Rutschman at the dish. Spoils it. Israel, 2 down, nobody on. Stays in the fight. Still kicking. Connects. Hammers 1 to right center. Running to the alley. It falls in. That's a knock. And that keeps the inning going. Here's the left fielder, Juan Soto. Struck out on a fastball last time. Sent foul. Gets him pretty good. It's a hit by pitch. The hit batter puts runners at first and second. So now at the plate with a runner in scoring position, Albert Pujols. Israel lead it by 3. Swing and a ground ball to first. And foul ball. A 3-run gap on the scoreboard. That pitch, woof. That's a strikeout. And he's making... Chipper Jones leads off with his team playing from behind. He's 0 for 1 after flying out in his first at bat. Hit on the ground to second. Rocchio over to pick it up. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Swings, it's a ground ball to the left side. To first. And there's 2 down. Randy Arozarena is the batter now. 0 for 1, looking to change that here. Puts it on the ground to third. Keeps it inside the chalk, fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double. Ted Williams. Ready to swing it with a runner. Jorge Posada, the batter they'll send to the plate as a pinch hitter. Swung on and lifted to right. Tatis sets underneath it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Easy out, and that ends the inning. We're glad you're with us here at Coors Field. Eduardo Rodriguez returns to the mound for his 6th inning of work. Hit hard to short. 1 away now, and that's going to bring up the power-speed combination of Bobby Witt Jr.
Shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Wrong zip code. Goes with the curveball but misses. Got to get something to hit. Crosses the zone. That fastball wasn't fooling Bobby Witt Jr. Sends it out for a base hit. And now they have a runner on. Now DH, Corey Seager, number 70, the new arm. Corey Seager in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And there goes Bobby Witt Jr. and fouls it. Here's the pitch. Runner is off again. And that's a stolen base, not even close. The 1-2. Runner goes again. Safe. That's an easy stolen base. Cutter is fouled, and the at-bat stays alive. Make him come to you. That was Mr. Miyagi level discipline. Calculated, confident, and completely in control. Brian Rocchio at the dish with runners at the corners. Tags the runner for one, and it's a double play to end the... Ketel Marte first as we start the bottom of the sixth. Misses the plate with a curveball. Yep. Clubs one deep. Gonna need a ladder. Out of here. It's a solo blast. So it's just a two-run game as they slice into the lead. Derek Jeter comes to the plate after the leadoff homer. This is smacked left field line, but that's a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. And puts one on the ground, foul. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Cole Carey is the next to hit. Was that pitch in low power mode or... Puts the heater in play. Tatis towards foul ground. He's got it, and there's two away. In the box, Victor Martinez struck out against a curveball in his previous at-bat. Ground ball to third. Pujols gets him easily, and it ends the inning. The 51s score a run in the frame. Fernando Tatis Jr. leads off, leading by 2. 0-1 the count. Ground ball up the middle. Marte handles it. Got him on the off-balance throw. Hit on the ground, and it goes up the middle for a base knock. If I didn't know any better, I would guess you're sharing a brain with this card. Adley Rutschman comes up here in the 7th. First pitch swinging, and this one has more than a chance. Hit hard, going, on its way and gone. Home run. Stepped in the box, ready to swing it, and guessed right with that pitch. Great execution. Soto will see a new baseball in play because we're not going to see that ball that Adley Rutschman just destroyed ever again. Righty sets, kicks, fires. Ground ball hit to Ketel Marte. Throw to first. Soto grounds out. Albert Pujols is now at the plate. Caught behind and fouled. No balls and 2 strikes. Line drive, sliced the other way. That's a base hit. That's how you fight with the 2-strike count. Nick Kurtz in the box with a runner on first. Goes fishing after the cutter, but misses. Swings and lifts one to center. Springer standing under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. We've hit the 7th inning stretch from beautiful Denver, Colorado. Welcome back. 4 runs separating these two teams at the moment. George Springer leads things off and down by 4. Popped up to center. Rocchio drifts under it. Slay King. Changeup connects. Tatis moves under this one. Snags it for the 2nd out. Next up here in the 7th, William Contreras. Ripped on the ground to short. Witt over to first. Out with room to spare. Welcome back to Coors Field. Bobby Witt Jr. leads off the top of the 8th.
Now pitching, Grant Taylor.
Count is 0-1. Swung on, and Witt drives one. Carrick running at top speed, and it's foul. The 0-2. Fouls off that slider to stay alive. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Makes the grab, 1 away. Here's the designated hitter, Corey Seager.
The designated hitter, Corey Seager.
Out of the zone for a ball. And the 1-1. Swung on and lifted to left. Arozarena under it. And it's caught for the out. Brian Rocchio comes up to bat in the 8th.
Second baseman, Brian Rocchio.
Doesn't connect. He was late. Rolls it over, should be easy. Chipper fires to first. That's the inning. That was a quick. Randy Arozarena ready to go. Fouls it straight back. Swings, ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff hitter is out in the 8th. Jorge Posada steps up as a parallel 4 card. Flied out to right field his first time. In the air, out to right center. Tatis on the move. Squeezes it, 2 gone here. And now, Ketel Marte. Ooh, fouls off the changeup. The Cyclones with a 4-run lead late in the game. Refusing to go down. Fly ball, right field. He's got it. And that's out number 3. We go to the 9th. Not an easy way to start an inning with Fernando Tatis Jr. at the plate. We'll see if they can keep him off base. Now this is a rocket to left. Hauls it in. 1 gone here. Now coming to the plate in the final frame, Troy Tulowitzki. and hits one on the ground. Foul ball. Hard ground ball to short. On to first. In time. The throw left no doubt. Adley Rutschman comes to the plate here in the ninth. Safe to say you felt pretty good with this card last time around. Stay patient. Count runs to 1-1. Fly ball to left. Arozarena settles under it. Makes the catch. Inning over. 3 up and 3 down. And it's still a 4-run game. Back in the final frame. The end is in sight and things are looking up. You're playing from ahead. And remember, where we're going, we don't need roads. Jeter in the box now and takes strike one. Timing up the fastball. Swung on and hammered. Still up there. It rattles the scoreboard. In safely, it's a double and his second hit. Now it's the right fielder, Cole Carey, 0 for 3. He's flied out, he's grounded out, and he is struck out. Gap shot should bring in the run. Jeter around third. He scores. It's 5-2, and he's in with a stand-up double. Mason Miller comes on trying to close it out. Martinez avoids the first pitch for ball one. In the air to left. Brings it in, and there's one down. But he won't try for third, staying put with one out. Here's the center field, Elly De La Cruz, the only choice to pinch hit here as the last position player available off the bench. Pure electricity. Check swing appeal. It's a ball. They rule it wasn't a swing. The 1-2. That's a strikeout, and now just one out away from a win. 1 out to go at Coors Field. Jumps on the first pitch and hits this one on the sweet spot. Going back, and this one is gone. A home run. The comeback is on as the deficit has been cut to just a single run. Contreras at the dish after Chipper Jones went deep. Throwing bubbles for strikes. 1-1 now. Goes back to the slider. 1 strike away from a weekend classic win. Changeup misses the zone. That's a ball. On the ground to third. Sends it across to first. Out number 3, and that does it.